it's time to cloud up. Let's test your Azure resources for virtual machine skills. Question 1. Which Azure resource is needed to configure networking for a virtual machine? The answer is virtual network, as a virtual network is required to configure networking for a virtual machine in Azure. Question 2. What resource is necessary for persistent storage of data on an Azure virtual machine? The answer is Azure Disk, as Azure Disk provides persistent storage for data on a virtual machine in Azure. Question 3. Which resource must be specified when creating a virtual machine in Azure? The answer is resource group, as a resource group is essential for organizing and managing Azure resources, including virtual machines. Question 4. Which option allows you to control the size and type of your virtual machine in Azure? The answer is Azure Virtual Machine, as Azure Virtual Machine allows selecting the VM size and type according to the workload. Question 5. What is required to assign a public IP address to a virtual machine in Azure? The answer is network interface, as a network interface is required to assign a public IP address to an Azure virtual machine. Question 6. Which Azure resource enables backup and disaster recovery for virtual machines? The answer is Azure Backup, as Azure Backup provides solutions for backing up and restoring Azure virtual machines in case of failure. Question 7. What is needed to attach additional storage to a virtual machine in Azure? The answer is Azure Disk, as Azure Disk provides the additional storage that can be attached to a virtual machine in Azure. Question 8. Which Azure service provides the management layer for creating and managing virtual machines? The answer is Azure Resource Manager, as Azure Resource Manager handles the creation and management of Azure virtual machines and other resources. Question 9. Which of the following resources are required to ensure high availability for VMs in Azure? The answer is availability sets, as availability sets ensure high availability of virtual machines by spreading them across fault domains. Question 10. Which resource is required for controlling access to virtual machines in Azure? The answer is Azure Active Directory, as Azure Active Directory is used to control access and identity management for Azure virtual machines. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe skillr.com.